What's going on, guys? Thomas here from the Human Report 9000, and I'm back. So, there's a lot of reasons why I haven't been online lately. There's the fact that I've had to deal with college lately. Well, not college, but still. There's this pandemic going around, and well, I thought, seeing as my collection's been growing ever since I've signed off from YouTube for a while. My collection's been growing. I went up to Italy this year. Got a few more. Oh yeah, if you're wondering about this, don't worry about it. And yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a video, see what's changed with my collection. So, let's go. So, what I want to do is actually set up how I'm gonna be playing, and of course, these. So, we'll be using the Skyrus character card. Yeah, that's on camera. I swear I've actually thought about this before I started recording, but of course it went to Rye. Mutant Brown. The old school Bakugan thing. Yeah. Grain of Sand. Nightfall. You saw this in our video already. And Trinity Field. So as always, let's start. So we've got both versions of Bakugan. Well, not Bakutech, but yeah. I've got the original, which is Battle Brawlers, and I've got the reboot, which is Battle Planets. So how about we start with the original Battle Brawlers? So, sorry if I keep doing this. I've got something running in my mouth. Anyway, let's start off with Darkus. First up, that failed. Okay. Darkus Cordum. This is a Bakugan that you might see if you follow me on Instagram. I don't think I've done a video on him yet. Cordum first appeared in Gundalian Invaders, and he is one of the few Bakugan I have that is actually able to take a battle gear. So, for the Bakugan that I am able to use battle gear on, I will be using this. My Darkus Air Core that I got a couple of years ago, and no, I do not have Darak, which is very unfortunate, because this is actually Darak's battle gear. So, yeah. Alright, on camera it appears like, yeah, it seems good. I could work on the brightness a bit. Oh well. Alright, so, with a G power of around 800 Gs, combined with Air Core giving 870 G, plus the Gates card, I guess, would give him a pretty beefy Bakugan, if you ask me. But yeah, sorry I'm not using a good camera. My phone is storage, but yeah, Cordon goes on the other side. And now we'll move on to, damn it, I messed up the roll again. Camera a bit. Move on to Darkus Altair, which cannot stand today. Wait, he's only in a short stand from me. Yeah, Darkus Altair. Okay. Yeah. Darkus Altair, everyone. A mechanical Bakugan. Normally, Ventus belongs to the Vestal Link? Yeah, Vestals. Yeah, I don't know. With a G power of 700, and with the right gate card, you will be looking at a short win. So, moving on. This guy you've definitely seen before. Darkus Hades. And yes, this is the Bakugan that I confused to be a Hydronoid. I went back and saw my old videos, and I was an idiot back then. I hadn't seen a lot of Bakugan. So yeah, that is Hades with a 440 G power. Kind of weak, but I mean it's a good Bakugan if you want to do a double stand, if you know how to shoot it. Very lightweight. Anyway, so my darts from the original. Let's move on to Pyrus. Oh, come on, I'm always playing good stands with this one. Okay. Pyrus Apollinaire, one of the 6th legendary Bakugan of Astroya. Honestly, this was one of my first Bakugan that I started out with. I had a. This is one of the few translucent Bakugan that I have actually. Don't have many. I used to have a translucent Neo Dragonoid, but I have no idea where that went. But yeah, G power is at 650, and no, he does not have a battle gear. Which does have a battle gear is my good buddy. I actually stood him. Battlex Dreadnoid. Now you may know him if you actually bought the old Dreadnoid Colossus back in the day. Let's see if I can focus that line a bit. Oh, that's as good as I'm going to get. But yeah, Battlex Dreadnoid is actually capable of using battle gear. And just a disclaimer, Aircore is not the only battle gear that I have, but my Pyrus battle gear are at my grand somewhere, so it's kind of exactly use them. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, he's broken. Pyrus Griffin, E1. I was actually lucky to have this not way before that, a bit before. These were the last two Bakugan at the local toy shop that I had, that we have in where I live. But yeah, this and Avengers version of this were the last two Bakugan I ever bought before the reboot. Well, the last two I ever bought in a shop before they were out of stock. So I think 2015 that I bought this one. They've been sitting there for that long. Anyway, it doesn't close anymore. Moving on, a close favorite of mine. Pyrus Infinity Helios doesn't actually have an arm anymore. I might most probably need to get super glue for this one. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. Yeah. So Battlex Dreadnoid has a G power of 770. Griffin has a G power of 430. And Helios is a Baku Tactics, which, if you guys don't know, I'll pull this up for you. I can't. Yeah, I can. Actually, yeah, but I might probably have to edit that one out. But yeah, Baku Tactic means that you can set the G power or it can randomly roll onto the G power depending on what kind of Baku Tactic you have. I have two, my Helios and another Bakugan, which you might remember if you saw my first video. But yeah, would I move him over? His highest is, I want to say 1050 G. Lowest is around 600. Anyway, so the Pirates from the original. Moving on to the Octopus. Spinning in to a stand. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, spinning in is my Cyclone Octopus Percival. If you follow me on my main Instagram page, you'll know that I have actually previewed him on my Instagram, and he has actually spun and landed in front of the camera. Also, this needs to be flipped. How did I know this? Sorry, I set up my stream recording not long ago, and well, couple of minutes ago, and I haven't actually worked out the kinks yet. So I apologize, everyone. But yeah, so there's my Aqua Cyclone Percival with a G power of 550. This one I can actually close because it doesn't take that much. Just that and that and that. Next up, we have Aqua's Ball Cannon. That looks amazing on camera. Okay, so Ball Cannon is from Metanium Surge. I have a subsidiary version of him over here, and he has a 580 G power, relatively powerful, I guess. Next up, we have. Yeah, I can actually time this right. Damn it! Come on, there. Yeah, Iron Dreadnoid. It's not actually his full form yet. Seconds. And yeah. Damn, Iron Dreadnoid. He has 2 prongs which open up the neck and release this. And he can also move his mouth and his arms, but other than that, there's not much he can do. He has a G power of 850. Pair him up with a good gate card, and you might probably get about 1,000 out of him. But yeah. Moving on. We have my. Sorry. Oh, for God's sake, just stand. Ultra Dreadnoid, I think. Yeah, I think it's an Ultra Dreadnoid. But yeah, so the wings actually flap down. This is going to be a pain to close later. Just noticed. And I've also got these. But yeah. So he does actually spin when he lands on the J card, kind of like Ball Cannon. And I apologize for the frame rate. We're running at 30 frames, but I don't have that good of a camera. So back to Aquas. We're rolling in with my Aquas Spatterix. I haven't seen this guy in action before, but I'm pretty sure he's a Pyrus. The wings actually go down, or it might just be mine. And he has a pretty decent G power of 990. So whatever G value this guy gets, he's gonna go up to 1,000 pretty easily. And he's a Bakugan fusion as well. Who else do I have? Oh yeah. This guy never stands on a gate card. I have my Aquas Elfin, which is in our Battle Tactics. This guy can actually, like, if I show you right here, if you see that his if you see that he has 2 attribute symbols, it's because his Battle Tactics allows him to change his attributes with a roll. He has a G power of 650, which is relatively powerful, I guess. That's it with the Aquas from the originals. Let's go to the Ventus actually. Now this guy you might know if you saw Metanium Surge. This is Aquas Wired. This is Ventus Wired, right? Completely. I didn't open Elfin completely because it doesn't stick to the back to the gate card. So he has a G power of 450, and I should actually show you something. So the good part about having these two is they can be used to fuse. So he has two prongs on his feet, and the wire Altair has these holes in the slots of his feet. I can't even speak today. And yeah, so if you put him specifically like this, you can turn his wings down a bit. I haven't formed this very much. But yeah, then you can do this. You can do this. So yeah, everyone, this is Meta Altair. Not very impressive, I know. Easy to slap it apart. Anyway, Next up, I'm ruining this. Yeah. An oldie but a goodie, Ventus Limulus, and that's the first time his tail actually sprung out for me. Okay, and now do I put in? Not much to open for this guy. He has a G power of 550, 510 Gs, and yeah, Ventus first generation V2. Ventus V1 Griffin. This is the same. This I got 2 that day, so yeah. This is the second one I was talking to you about, and this one is actually more powerful than the first one, with a G power of 630, whereas the Pirates had around 400 something. Anyway, that's not all the Ventus. I've got this one. This is a mutant called Mercury Dragonoid. And to be precise, this one is actually relatively powerful. It has two halves. Yeah, 2 halves. If you push a button, they separate. So yeah, this half has around, I want to say 880 G. But if you see the bottom half, he's got like 210 and 150 G, which relatively is not bad. The head does actually come down and the arms go out. So if I do this, yeah, if I do that, and that's how he really looks. But I haven't seen him in the anime, so. Ventus, that's it for the originals. Let's go to Septerra. And I'm actually missing one Septerra, so if you want. So, bit of clarity. I don't know where he went. He's somewhere in this room, but I need to find him. Anyway. Really? Yeah. Percival. Cyclone Percival, Septerra. And his mouth actually moves as well. He has a G power of 600, yeah. And yeah, relatively powerful. I just like him because his mouth moves, I guess. Okay. Subterra Ball Cannon, this one didn't spin because, well, let's face it, he's really old. He doesn't actually spin that much anymore. Does he? No. I need to actually spin him the other way to get the peg out. He has a G power of 708. Oh, I got the peg out. But yeah, he does actually spin relatively. But he's been, I've had him for a good while actually. And yeah, so G power was 780. And that just leaves the chaos for the usual. So, starting. Yes, he jumped and he almost landed perfectly. That's I'm tongue-tied. Anyway, just turn that, shall we? Sorry if I'm giving you guys motion sickness. I apologize greatly. So, this is Chaos Jackor, a Baku Sky Raider. And he's a whopping G power of 500 and 508. The Sky Raiders appeared first in Metanium Surge, the last iteration of the original Battle Brawlers. So yeah, let's start. We've got. No, I mean he doesn't open resistance. We've got Chaos Nemesis. Well, if I remember, I don't actually remember his G power because it was actually rubbed off. In fact, but I think it was somewhere around 400. He came out in Destroyer, the second season of Bakugan, and yeah, he's one of the heroes. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, somewhere around 400. That's the G power. Final Bakugan from the original series is a Trickster. Yeah, Chaos Brontes, not Alto Brontes. No, this guy is just Brontes. He has a 710 G power, and yeah, so that's all for these. And yeah, now we'll be moving on to the Bakugan Battle Planet. And just I'll be quick with these guys. I've only got like 6 of them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to read the cards as well. So we'll just use the Hex. We'll just use the Helix card. Up first, we've got. No wait. Better if I use a Dates card with these guys. It's the Baku cores don't actually work that well. So first up, we've got. Oh come on, he normally rolls off perfectly. Good. We have Aqua Serpentes used by Matzo, I think. And yeah, relatively, this is the only Aquas Bakugan that I have. And I actually have this card somewhere here. So let's see. Yeah, Serpentes. So Serpentes has a 4 power rating, I think. You might not be able to read that one actually. No, you can't read that one. Hold up. Yeah. So Aqua Serpentes, B power rating of 300, and yeah, pretty powerful. What happened to my camera there? So I don't know what actually happened with my camera. Yeah, just what the hell? This is very unprofessional. My webcam just died on me. No idea what happened. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, now we're back in action. But yeah, he has an ability, which, if I can find it, yeah. He does actually have an ability, which, okay, this camera's failing on me. This ability is called Greater Water Boost. It adds 100 B power, but nothing else. But yeah, that was Serpentes. And I can't actually close this card because they don't take too much to close. Awesome. So, moving on. Okay, this guy is pretty finicky, so can't try any big moves with him otherwise. Yeah, Ventus Feinzor. So, I got this guy in Italy. Here's his card. He has 300 B power and 3 attack. He has an ability that comes when he opens. When this opens, opposing Bakugan gets -1 attack, I think. I honestly don't know. He didn't come with any other ability cards, so yeah, 300 B power, 3 attack, and very, very, very infuriating to close because he doesn't like to close that well. Going into the darkest though, we've got everyone's favorite mercenary, Nilius. Darkest Nilius actually does not come with any ability, but yeah, Nilius comes with 500 B power and 2 attack ratings, which is actually my strongest Bakugan. And yeah, twin-headed and very much having any has a Bidido. So yeah, Gardo's rival, Dan's rival. But enough about Nilius. Everybody, you've had your time in the spotlight. Now then, this one I will actually want to incorporate a Baku core because we have, oh, come on, an Ultra. So Ultras like this actually are known to jump. And this is, let me find this card, Gorpheon Ultra. So it comes with 400 B power, 3 attack, and comes with an ability card. known as, it's a flip card, known as Punish. Uses 2 energy, and when this is in effect, choose a player to discard a card. So yeah, that's my Darkest collection. Now we move on to Twins. So first up, my Chaos, which is Chaos Dreadnoid. And he actually does come with an ability, but I'll get into that soon. He comes with 400 B power and 3 attack. The back, oh yeah, these guys do actually come with separate back and forth, but I'm not going to get into that one. And yeah, he comes with an ability card called, this isn't the right language. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, this ability is called Bone Defense. It has 700 B power, which is actually amazing. If I have a high level Chaos Bakugan, I might want to actually incorporate this. But yeah, it's actually a pain to close, kind of. Until you get the hang of it, hands do sometimes stick out a little bit. But yeah. So now, last but not least for this video, the piece de resistance, Pyrus Dreadnoid. Unfortunately, I don't have his card, but he does come with 400 G power. This is Battle Planet. He does come with 400 B power. I'm going to hit the lights very quickly. Too bright, too bright. If I set this over here. Yeah, this does not do that any wonders. Okay, never mind. Doesn't do that much of a difference, but we are done with the video anyway. Yeah, this has 400 B power, and I will admit, he has 200 B power. Wait, what? So wait, he's weaker than his Chaos version. Okay, yeah, this is a classic thing we had with Griffins. But yeah, okay, I'm getting sick of this camera. So that was it, basically. It's just an update on my Bakugan collection. But yeah, sorry if I'm looking over here all the time. I've got the monitor with the preview of how it's going to be in full screen. Okay. Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining into the video. I apologize for the webcam. I don't know why it's behaving like this. Sorry about that. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and hit that like button down below. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I try to record as best I can. I record these types of videos. I record Roblox, Minecraft, PlayStation, maybe Xbox, maybe PS3, maybe Wii, Switch, 3DS. Yeah, I record a lot of videos. Follow my Facebook and maybe like my Facebook page and maybe follow my Instagram. Links will be down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and goodbye.